Hello. Let's see who is here. Nobody so far. Let's see what we got here. Wait for a couple people to get online here. Turn on the light for a little bit. You guys are messing with my camera.
Who?
You guys did. I can tell. Mom used it for a meeting. Didn't she? Hey, Tim. We're all by ourselves right now. Oh, there's Ryan. Open up some goodness. Let's turn on this other light.
Somebody else.
I don't know where everybody is at. Whoa, it's blinding. There's Matt. I'll just wait till Matt gets himself straightened out and he gets his camera focused and aimed. So, who we got? We got Scott. We got Matt is hiding in the background here as he aims his camera. All right, I'm going to bring Matt on. So we have Matt from Fab Matterz. Oh, let's go. Click the button. There we go. Hey, Matt.
Hey, how's it going?
So I'm waiting for Kevin and Dallas and all these other guys that are supposed to be showing up, but everybody's doing the same thing. They're eating dinner. So
I just got back to growing.
Yeah. Someone could be crawling, someone could be doing whatever, right? You are, I'm going to get your logo on here. I had it on here earlier. And then I did something. I clicked a button that I don't want to click. Where is it? I remember exactly what I was doing now, but I was doing it on a different screen. So, what do you got new on your bench? Anything shiny?
Just the 6x6 chassis. I haven't built it yet though. I had it halfway mocked up and then I sold it.
Kind of like one of these ones.
Yeah.
This is the one you.
That's old. Yeah, that's the Rock Dogs one. Yeah.
That's the Rock Dogs one.
Yeah.
But actually, Jordan won, and then he didn't have the stuff to do a 6x6, so I did some horse trading with him because I have some stuff to do a 6x6. So
nice.
Eventually, I'm gonna get it built when I'm done. That project, that one.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's all I have on the bench right now. Just tearing stuff apart.
I dug up I was on your Facebook on the page here a minute ago. I'm going to put this one over here. Give me a second here to put this on a different window. Where there's yeah. All right, put you over there. Okay, so I was basically snooping on Facebook and I found the video of you actually making that chassis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you did a video of it there.
Yeah. That was back in October, I think.
That was quite a while ago.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, Where is it here? There it is. Yeah, because it was kind of noisy a little bit. Is that water jet that you're cutting on, or?
Yeah, it's
What do
a,
you
Omax Maxium 2040, 7.5 foot by 16 foot, 54,000 psi.
54.
Yeah.
So don't put your hand under it.
Yeah. If you get caught under it, they treat it like a gunshot wound when you go to the hospital.
Really?
Yeah, it just like it goes in and takes the path of least resistance and just.
Really? Holy.
Out. Yeah.
Let's see if this goes quiet or not. There it is. Turn it down because it's really loud.
Yeah, it's super loud. Yeah.
Put this on.
We can cut with it underwater and it makes it quite a bit quieter, but usually
Not
like with big panels and
watch.
stuff, it floats and we have issues. So
It's not as entertaining to watch then either, right?
yeah, exactly. You can't see the jet.
Here,
I like to watch it.
Okay, let's get this to rewind here. So this is cutting that piece.
Yep, it
I
is.
believe. Yeah.
Roughly 15 minutes to cut that one out, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
So when you're doing the holes, like all these little holes in here, keep on pointing at the wrong camera. All the little holes in here, are they actually being done with that, or are they drilled first?
No, everything's done on the water jet.
Everything, eh?
Yeah.
Those
So
are
it goes through and pierces all the holes, and then it goes back through and cuts the outline.
Because those are by far like the cleanest. Well, they're way cleaner holes than I would ever do with a drill.
Water jet can do a really nice job, like for stuff like that, but it's kind of slow and it's a little bit messy after. Like the bottom, that's why I finish them on the drum sander after,
Right?
because the bottom side leaves a bit of a kerf. So
we can watch this.
it's not like a laser.
We won't watch that video next. That might get us in trouble.
Yeah.
So, who we got here? I'm gonna see. Got some comments here. You should be able to see everybody who's commenting on the screen down on the bottom there.
I can't see anything actually.
You can't see anybody?
No.
Okay, well, we've got Kevin's running late. Sean is on. Sean Michaud. There's Sean. Darren's from he's living in Calgary. So, and I don't know where Aaron is. Actually, I know I got a pretty good idea where Aaron is. He was shooting a little bit of video with a little tiny crawler. Well, not really a crawler, and he might be on his way back from doing it.
Nice.
But yeah, so what's the smallest hole you can do with that thing?
Well, the orifice I have in there right now is a 0.042, so that would be the smallest.
Okay.
But we have 0.032 also.
Okay.
So 32 thou.
That is tiny.
Yeah.
Like when you put them side by side on here, they are. You cut them separate though, right? They're not cut stacked at all.
No, you can't cut stacked. It doesn't work so good.
These are like exactly the same. So it's a pretty precise machine.
It's down to, I think, 5 thou or maybe less.
It's might be out a bit on the end now because this was we had a frame, we had a transplate in the middle off of a TRX4 that I was trying to see if I could fit it in there, but it did not quite want to work right, so it might have been tweaked a little bit, but that's okay. I got a Delrin skid that I'm going to throw in there and do a big nasty 6x6. I got some old Wheelie King axles and stuff for it.
Nice.
So it's going to be heavy duty.
That thing was actually drilled for like a class 1 chassis was what my idea was. And that will take a Wraith skid or an SEX skid.
Okay. I might have a Wraith one kicking around here somewhere too. There's Kevin. Let's get Kevin on here. Hello, late sir. How are you doing?
Oh, running late as always.
You're hooked up to the right router this time though, right?
I think so. We'll find out in a minute.
Well, you're not doing any glitching or anything, so that's
well, hey, it's early.
Oh, Aaron's supposed to be here. Dallas, I sent him a link. I don't know if he's coming or not.
Yeah,
He's
I
been
don't
pretty
know.
busy. He's been drawing on people. So
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
he gets paid money to do it. And when my daughter does it to people, I give her crap. So yeah.
So Matt, if you want to see people's comments on your window that you're on your, are you on your computer?
No, I'm on a phone. Like, will it be
Oh.
better? Because I have a MacBook over here too. So
Yeah, if you go on your computer and you open up Messenger and follow the link to get in this way, you could actually click in the top right-hand corner. You'll see private chat and comments. If you hit comments, you can actually see everybody's comments.
okay, so I have to get off my phone.
Yeah, everybody was talking. Well, here
Okay.
I can pull. You can relink in from the phone and still stay on screen, and then I can switch you when you come on.
Okay,
Well,
I'll just
I
grab my MacBook.
Yeah.
So what are you working on? I see a car in front of you there, Kevin.
Well, that's the BRX-01.
Uh-huh. And
I proceeded to tear the AT4 down a little bit due to the fact that it's broken.
mm-hmm.
And let's see, I put in the hobby wing, the brushless, the Reeves 777 in here. And I splashed on a color of paint on the body, so it's off in the drying booth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So you got a hobby wing in there?
Yeah, I got the hobby wing, the easy run hobby wing axe.
What KV is that one?
A 14, I think.
Okay, so that's the older one, or is that the new 540X or 540L can? It'd be the longer of the two. That's not a 550.
No. I don't know. It's the one I got last time I was up there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's the V2. I don't know.
We got. Oh, I can put this full screen. There's all kinds of things I can do on here too. Ooh.
Yeah,
All right.
you got all the privileges.
Yeah. You know, I can put little chats in.
Okay, how do you want to try linking me in then? Send me a new link?
Well, you should be
Yeah,
able to
click
just
on the same
Go
one.
back to the old one.
click on the same
Click
link.
on the link. Click on that one, and then it'll bring you up. And then I can mute and cancel the one and add the other.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Jordan.
We got Jordan. Late again.
Jordan popped on.
And
So-
Jordan is actually the guy I got these rails from. So
Travis, how was U4 last
U4
night?
was awesome. It was entertaining. I've got some better footage this time because we set up the camera. We're higher up the hill, so we're out of the trees this time.
Yeah, you guys did the top section, didn't you?
Yeah, we did the steps up top.
Yeah.
So it was entertaining. I took the little twin hammers out there, and it
Nice.
ran awesome. I put a higher turn motor in or lower turn motor in it, so it'd go a little quicker. So
Yep.
it was so painful.
Okay.
So wait
Matt,
till
are
you
you all ready for
I
Hogwarts?
well, sure. I have a truck.
Famous last words. Sure.
All right, you want to mute the other one, Travis?
Yes.
All right, you want to mute
And I'll remove that guy. There you go.
So now if you look in the right-hand side, you'll see where it says private chat and comments.
Okay, I'm going to take this one. I'm going to boot that one out. There.
I closed it.
Yeah, I was picking
My
up the
mic's just a little
audio.
fuzzy. Looks like my camera's fuzzy too. Hey,
Yeah, it happens.
freaking Max.
My dad had his cell phone for, I think for probably about 3 months. He thought that his camera was broken, right? He's like, camera's broken. I need a new phone. Camera's broken. I need a new phone. So I'm sitting there one day looking at his phone, and his screen protector's just destroyed, right? And it looks like garbage. And I'm like, what's going on with this? And I pick off the screen protector, and magically I fixed the phone. I got a little bit of Asian in me, right? So I just fixed the phone.
Nice. So what's your dad working on right now, Travis?
What is he working on? I don't know. He's been going out to the cabin quite a bit lately and not really doing a whole lot of RC related stuff. I did get him some train stuff. He's got a big 2-foot by 8-foot layout that he started doing for HO.
Nice.
And yeah, that's been pretty much taking all of his time.
Yep.
And then he's probably going to build. He's got a drifter that he's been looking at doing a different body on. He hasn't taken his crawler out that much lately. He does have the Bronco. He put tracks on the Bronco, but he never took it outside because it was shiny and clean, and he didn't want to wreck the body.
Yeah.
So
God
we'll get him out there
forbid you scratch something.
Yeah, right. I even got him another body. So I said, here, this is the scratchy body. This is the showpiece. This is the Shelf Queen body.
Yeah.
But he likes both the bodies because the Bronco body that you buy in the kit comes with the front bumper and all that extra fancy stuff, right?
Yeah. So would he be interested in building a boat for me?
Which boat? Which one are we talking about?
There's Chris Craft at your shop there.
Oh. We built the other one, right?
Did he build the other one?
Yeah. Yeah, he built the other one.
Yeah.
Let me see if I got...
I'm thinking, maybe he might be interested in building that one for me because I have enough projects on the go.
I'm going to send him a message here and ask him to send me a picture of the boat. Let's see if I can do this. I'm trying to remember when I took a picture of it last, but it was in his place. He's setting up. He basically had a weight room kind of gym thing set up.
Yeah.
Now, weight rooms and gyms, they turn into glorified coat hangers. And so that's basically what happened.
It's like pool tables turn into laundry folding tables.
Yeah.
Or a dining room table.
Yeah.
Or
which I'm still trying to learn.
They turn into storage spaces for projects.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right? Giant tables. Any flat surface. I got a friend who says any flat surface turns into a storage unit.
It does.
My garage.
I see a dirt bike back there.
Yeah. There's a quad back there. There's 4 BMXs, a mountain bike.
Yeah.
A little game of tennis, getting everything in here.
Do you ride with any of the clubs down there?
I did up until this year. I just sold my bike because my back is kind of buggered. So yeah, but the South Okanagan Club, we go out to OK Falls and do the trails out there. So
you probably know my buddy Lawrence, and he goes down riding all the time.
I don't know Lawrence. Yeah.
He goes out with his daughters quite often, and he's always trying to get me to come down there and ride.
Yeah, good trails.
Yeah. Well, I grew up in OK Falls. Like where you guys were riding up Allendale there, up in that riding area.
Yeah.
That was my stomping grounds before it was ever made into a riding area.
Nice.
And I used to get kicked out of there and chased by the cops and conservation officers and all that stuff. So
yeah. That's a good club. Good area. Three other courses.
So anyways, now that you've got your camera sorted out here,
hey Sean,
you have got how many chassis have you got figured out or that you've designed so far?
Well, the knuckles, and I still like this one.
So that was based off of what is that platform? Hold on, make this bigger. There we go.
It's essentially the same as what you have, just a little different. It still has the dual skid design with Wraith and the SEX10,
Okay.
which was just a Friday night brain fart idea of mine.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know. It can work, I guess.
Yeah. Are you doing any with the well, I saw you got a couple that are designed with the transplate has been tilted.
Yeah, all of them are like that now.
They're all like that now?
Yeah.
I was just looking through. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Yeah. So is that the one that Dallas has been running on his truck that he was doing there?
Except his is more like that.
Yeah. He likes a little more extreme.
Yeah, I think he's got 12 degrees or 13 degrees or some craziness. And these ones are all 7 degrees.
Yeah.
So I don't think you have to mess with the trans, like leveling it out at 7 degrees. I think if you get up around 10, you might have to. Right. Maybe. I don't know.
There's a batch of them. These ones are cut for what wheelbase? Roughly
12.3. 12.3 to 13.
Okay. Cool.
And then I have this one is for about 13.5. Just a little bit longer.
13.5, big long sucker.
Yeah. So just bigger. Exactly the same, just longer.
Right. Yeah. So what do you recommend for people for mounting their links and stuff to your chassis? What are you using to do yours the most?
Well, how do you mean?
So like when a person's trying to get the ball joints in there, are you recommending just throwing in a bolt or like bolt and ball stud in there? And
for the links?
Yeah, for fastening your links, or do you have something else you'd rather use?
No, those work great. That's all I use. I just use these links here.
Okay, here's the real question. What's your favorite brand of link? Or ball end, should I say? Rod end.
Traxxas. Just because they're usually easy to find.
Yeah, they are. They're definitely easier to find.
They're not my favorite.
Leaning towards the SSD ones a bit more.
I haven't had a set yet, so I don't know.
They seem to have quite a few options. Like there's a lot more different bends and stuff you can get.
Right.
Than you can with just Traxxas. I stay well away from the axial ones because I'm pretty sure the axial ones are just designed to break.
Yeah. I've never run axial ones ever, but
no.
The ones that I have here, they do have. You probably won't be able to see.
Let's zoom you in a bit bigger.
Like a 5-degree bend, if you can. Right.
Yeah.
Right, and then I use a straight on the other side, so that'd be the upper links. And most of them are straight. Just the upper links, I put a 5-degree bend on them.
So are you having anybody make up your links for you?
I just started talking to Tom. I wouldn't mind seeing what Tom could come up with for me. I ordered a bunch online, so I was thinking about selling links so I got these. Yeah.
I got a shelf like that too.
Yeah. And then I also have, I brought in material to make links, but I really hate making links.
Yeah. I hate putting together links.
Yeah.
Putting together links is my nemesis.
Yeah. It's probably my least favorite thing to do is links, anything to do with them.
So whose rig is this one?
That's mine.
That's yours?
Yeah.
I like everything about it, except for the fact that it's another Power Wagon. Other than that, I do like Power Wagons, but
I'm a Dodge guy, so I love it.
Well, so am I. So
I don't like the fact that everybody does them, though. Like
yeah, exactly, right? Like you go online and everybody's got one.
Yeah.
And there's two versions. There's super shiny and cut up.
Yeah.
Or there's weathered to hell.
Yeah. Yeah. I like both, actually.
Are you on that Power Wagon Nation?
No, I'm not.
There's Power Wagon Nation. It's an RC group, and it's just full. I'll send you a link to it later. Okay. It's just full of Power Wagon ideas and guys doing custom build Power Wagons and all that stuff. It's really cool.
Nice.
There's some really neat ideas in this. Yeah, Ryan does not like links either.
I don't know many people that like links.
No. The only time I like links is when they're built and they come in the box in the bag and they're done. It's like, yay! I got a fistful of links. Look at this.
Yeah, that's like shocks.
Yeah, shocks suck too.
Yeah.
Actually, honestly, the links on the BRX-01 were really nice. Surprisingly.
Yes, I say you're lying. You're lying.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite material to be building this stuff out of when you're doing
For
this?
chassis,
Yeah,
aluminum.
always aluminum. Like, there's a certain thickness you prefer?
1/8 inch.
Eighth inch.
6061 T6 8th. It's pretty good. You can bend it. It could break if you bend it too far.
Right.
I am trying to source 7075, but material is really hard to find right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Things have been pretty hard to get a hold of lately.
I
same.
got the last sheet in BC of 6061.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone was sold out, and then Samuel had first there was a strike on the dock, and so nothing was coming in, and then they had a COVID outbreak, and so we can't get any material out of them for another till the 11th, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's Cascadia, and there's a bunch of other companies, so we'll see.
So, what materials can your water jet cut? Can you just do metals, or can you cut other things?
We can do carbon and stuff like that. It's a lot slower because you have to cut it low pressure or it delaminates.
Right.
It's not really worth it. Routering is probably the better way to cut carbon.
Like CNC kind of
Yeah.
router. Yeah. It's just so dusty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen to those style ones. That's what I was wondering if water jet would be better, because they do recommend you use the slight water bath where it's like maybe 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 inch under the water, so that when it's routering, it's not making dust everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever worked with any of that G10?
No, I just started looking into that. That
Okay.
could be a thing coming up here.
And you can cut that with this as well, right?
Oh yeah, we can cut anything.
Anything.
Whatever you can put under the jet, bowling ball, cell phone.
I did see a video of that once, actually.
Yeah.
I saw a video. It was a manufacturing video where they were trying to sell a water jet, and they showed a picture of them cutting through an iPhone, and it was turned on.
Yeah.
There it is on, and they cut through the screen, and it just blinks out, and it's perfectly cut. So
yeah. Well, I saw a video, and they took a bowling ball and they cut like a kind of squiggly line through it, and then they slid it apart. It was pretty wild.
Oh yeah. What are you using for your design? What programs are you using?
It's a proprietary software to Omax. It's their own program.
Okay.
But I can import, like we use Autodesk and stuff like that. And so, but the one that you pulled up there, that's their software.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very basic.
It's kind of a lot like AutoCAD and stuff like that, or
yeah, just really simple, real simplified.
Okay.
Yeah. There's not a lot of plans. There's not a whole lot of shortcuts you can do. It takes a long time.
Yeah. So if somebody wanted, say, something like a custom chassis or something out of you, what would they require? What would you require from them so that you can start fabricating it up?
A half deposit for sure.
Yeah, money talks.
Yes.
That's the first one. Yeah. But other than that, yeah, just a half deposit and then a good idea. And then because I can import pretty much anything and go from there. Yeah.
Okay.
Including pictures, JPEGs.
What do you think is the craziest one you've done, other than Dallas's with the spikes that want to stab you and poke your fingers?
Dallas's.
Yeah. You know his death mog that he's got? I don't know if you've seen that.
I'm not sure actually if I've seen it.
Oh,
he ran that in the store in the indoor crawler course, and it fell off of the top. Like it's well, I mean, I can reach up onto the top, but that's about all you can do, right? It fell from there all the way down, and it landed right on the pointy part, right? It took a chunk out of the concrete in the floor.
Nice. It's always good. Yeah.
So you've got a website going on as well.
Ish. Yeah. It's there. It's live. There's nothing on it right now. I'm waiting on my son to take over, and that's not my forte at all. Yeah. I can build. I just can't compute.
So let's see here. Let's see. I got it up here. And like you're saying, there isn't much to it, which is fine, but there's some cool pictures.
Yeah.
So we got that is your most recent 6x6 build?
Yeah, that's the beast. My
beast.
Okay.
And I guess for the people who don't know, where are you based out of?
Penticton, BC.
Penticton, BC.
Yeah.
So anybody who's local to the BC area or Western Canada or Western United States can order from you eventually once this is all fixed up.
Yeah. Yeah. For now,
once you get some material.
Yeah. Well, I have enough right now. I have a whole sheet, so
yeah.
Enough.
Well, how many chassis do you figure you get out of a sheet?
50 to 60.
Like pairs, complete chassis.
Yeah. 54 chassis.
That's decent.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And so right now your supply is coming from down on the coast, probably?
Yeah, pretty much everyone. Yeah. And they're all from the coast.
What size is the sheet when you get it?
Right now I got a 4x12. I ordered a 5x16, but it's back ordered for now, so we'll see what happens with that.
So how's that getting to you?
Hey?
How do they get that to you?
Oh, 16? They bring it up. Oh, we get 16-foot sheets all the time.
Okay.
But most of what we deal with is 16-foot sheets, 5x16, 6x16, 6x20s.
Right.
Yeah. The 20-foot ones are fun.
I bet. Let me find your pictures you sent me here. So if you wanted, come here, click. Let's talk about some of these little guys. Move this guy. Make this guy big. Let's talk about some of your other things that you've built.
Oh yeah, the old school stuff.
Yeah, you sent me a bunch of pictures here.
Yeah.
And so what was this guy?
That was made, I built that for Brian.
Brian Ann?
Brian Ann, yep. That was probably
ended up with that?
Hey?
That truck's been in my shop.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's old. I built that like 4 years ago or 5 years ago.
Yeah,
I think.
That Sean remembers that truck.
Yeah.
That's been to a couple of our crawler comps.
How'd it do?
I think the truck could have done fine. I'm not sure if Justin was ready to drive something with a heavy cab.
Oh, that's Justin from Armstrong?
Yep.
Yeah, I know him.
He ended up with that.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Yeah. And then he brought it in and he was running it in the store.
Yeah, cool.
So what else we got? What's this guy?
That's my my current truggy build. That doesn't look like that anymore.
What are those axles on there?
Those are the Vanquish Curries.
Okay, yeah. I'm looking at the pumpkin on the back end there.
Yeah.
I can see it's been turned up.
Yeah. It's been 5 years I've had this truck now and beat the tar out of it, and it still is going.
It's amazing how old some of these old cabs, these Toyota cabs are.
Yeah.
There's so many builds done with them and cut up and hacked up and
starting to show its age. I'm missing an A-pillar, you know. There was an A-pillar.
They tend to do that when they roll down hills and stuff, right?
Yeah, you know. I might tear it apart one of these days and rebuild it because the front bumper looks cool, but it's a big hang up. So
yeah, that is a beefy bumper on there. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I think we got another picture here. There. Is that the same? No, that's the one.
That's Brian's. Basically the same. They're both almost identical, just a little different.
Right.
I changed the back half for Brian. He wanted a little bit different. And
so what material are you using when you're doing your bending and your tubes and stuff like that? What do you recommend for material? What do you
that's not even tubing. That's solid rod.
Is that solid rod?
Solid rod.
That truck was so heavy on top. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
I want
it,
something that you could drop off a cliff and it would live. So
well, it fell on
Yeah.
the concrete and it never bent or anything.
Yeah.
What are you using? Is that welded or brazed?
that's TIG welded.
TIG welded.
Yep. So
What are you using for bending?
we have a press at the shop.
Okay, so you're not doing anything by hand.
No. We got a big press, and I made some dies for doing all the tight bends and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah. So it's manual, like it's slow. So you're like kind of thing.
And then that's just basically drilled mesh in the middle.
That's
Yeah, I've seen that stuff. Yeah, that stuff's pretty. I actually used to use that for headlight grills and guards on some of my work lights.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see here. This is just the base chassis, the old style, or one of the originals, eh?
Yep.
Right.
Right, Sean? I was thinking the same thing.
What's this one?
That was my 6-scale Jeep with my first full C-channel chassis that I made.
It looks like you've been busted. Now you're going to have even more work.
Yeah, I haven't done cages in a while. I got out of it because, I don't know, they're a lot of work, but they look
so time consuming. Nobody wants to pay or give you what is into it back, right?
Hours and hours.
Yeah, I'll give you a couple $100. No, you'll give me a couple more than a couple $100.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
So is this a new Bright body?
Yep. 1 6-scale New Bright. That went to William Joseph Steele, I think, from Kamloops.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm.
If you go on that other picture there, it shows the frame. That one. So that that's 1/2-inch square tubing that I bent and then bandsawed in half, and then made the chassis out of it. It was fun.
Oh, that was a lot of work. How much time did you put into that one?
A lot. Yeah. It was probably a good weekend anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when I say a weekend, I mean like the whole weekend.
The dual motor setup on there.
Yep. It was fun. It was a good one.
Well, we got some sand ladders.
Yeah, they don't really work too well, according to Gordon.
You don't have a lot of grip.
They'd be a little slippery.
Yeah. I might redo and just bend the outside lip up, and then the tires will grip them.
Yeah.
Those 3D printed, but sand ladders are very different.
Yeah, I know. I've never used
a sand ladder guy. Okay, we've seen that one. Oh, there's your logo. I found your logo. There's your big truck. So, of all your trucks that you've got, what's your favorite?
Probably my Toyota.
Your Toyota? Yeah.
Until I get the Dodge done.
That's your go-to unit?
Yep.
By the way, it's beaten on. I'm guessing it's your go-to unit.
Yeah.
So what are these chassis?
Though they're basically the same style as the start of the roll cage, like the Brian's chassis and mine.
Right.
Just the simple version. And then you can build it up from there type of thing.
Cool.
So those were all TIG welded.
These ones are meant for the Toyota cab?
Yep.
Have you done any with the extra cab?
No. There was none available when I went to build one, so
I can fix that.
You kind of have to have the cab to measure them. You can't just wing it.
I can fix that for you. Well, there's Dallas. Dallas, what are you doing talking on here? You're supposed to be on here. You're just sending me messages. What the hell? So this is just another angle out of the cage that you already showed us, the back end. Yeah. Oh, what's this guy?
That was a couple of things I built for a Wraith a few years ago, like 7 years ago. Kind of taking a little bit from BGR a little and twisting it, making it my own.
Dallas, are you trying to type with your tongue or something, or what? Eating dimber? Wow,
that's good.
Good thing
So,
Graham's not here.
so this is the same. This is that same one we were looking at earlier.
Yeah, I
Except
just sent
now
over.
you've got the sides.
Pardon me?
Wow. So, what do you figure a chassis like this one when you're building it? What do you think the end weight is on it, if you were to guess?
I never weighed them. They're
Heavy.
they're heavy. They're all solid aluminum.
You made any trailers or anything yet?
Trailers? No, not trailers.
Hmm.
I thought about it.
Hmm.
I thought about building lots of stuff.
So, what do we got going here? It looks like these are fabbed up to fit your standard SCX 10.
Yep.
SCX 10 chassis.
Those
Basically.
got sent to Luke like 6 years ago. I built those for, and I don't know what he did with them. They sold them in Alberta.
Luke Madge?
Yep.
One too many RCs?
Yep.
Haven't seen any of him really.
Yeah. I think he heard he sold one too many RCs and
yeah,
is doing other stuff now. So
Dallas.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
Tim just bought a great big huge beast of a boat.
Oh, did he get the one that was in the shop?
No. Well, I don't think you've seen this one here. I'll dig up the picture of it for you.
The black carbon fiber one?
No. That was part of the deal.
Huh.
And that was involved with it. But he let me put this picture here. I just got to find his conversation. He sent me a picture of it on the weekend. Can't remember if he sent it to me on my cell phone or if he sent it to me on Messenger. No, he sent it to me on my cell phone. Tim, send me a picture of that on Messenger so I can look at it and we can drool. Anyways, it's going to be a fast boat. It's I'd say it's probably 45 inches long. It's huge. And it's a hydrofoil, like hydroplane style boat, like the racing looking ones. So it's going to need to have a cool trailer built for it. I think he should put it on one of his big rigs. And an angle like they usually haul them in when they go to the shore, offshore.
Yeah.
So this is the drum sander you're using for cleaning them up?
Yep.
Okay.
Not my favorite thing to do.
No, I can't imagine it is.
Yeah. Always hitting my fingers.
You got a fingertip? You have any? Does the thing on your phone work for reading your thumb anymore? Like you go to unlock your phone and
no, like half the time it works, half the time it doesn't.
Yeah. You can have that same problem if you end up gluing things with stick your fingers together, rip it apart, and now your phone doesn't work for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, what other projects have you worked on? What if you were going to build the ultimate truck that you were going to make your newest go-to rig? What would you start with? What chassis would you start with?
I have it, and I'm not even going to talk about it because it's crazy. There's a thing though. It's going to be good. Yeah, I don't want to go too far.
Cool, but I can't tell you.
Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna be super cool, but I can't tell you.
Yeah, not to play that game a little bit, but it's going to be heavy. It's going to be shiny, and it's going to be different. Not
heavy,
Dallas.
shiny, different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it going to be? Is it scale?
No.
Oh well. Who cares then?
Yeah. I'm not a scale guy, man.
You're going to have to get scale when it comes to SAS.
I got a Jeep thing there. That's good enough for me. That's the closest I'm going to get to scale, I think. I can't do it. I like to send it. I like to beat on stuff and,
Yeah.
all that work, and I just break it.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Yeah.
I'm not a very patient guy. Like to sit there and do all that finishing, I can't do that.
Yeah. I don't know. I seem to break one and then just go buy another one. And not worry about fixing it till down the road.
Yeah, I guess.
What's that? What are you talking about?
I got a lot like that. Like, look at the AT4. Just did that. Basically, one run on it. Blew a link in a portal, and now it's in parts on my floor. And it's probably going to sit that way for at least a year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One run. Yeah.
So where is this guy out of? So we get this. Wait for my slow computer to wake up. Holy. Where is this guy from? Because I got a chassis, a body like that.
That is what's his name? Matthew Maynard from Kamloops, I think.
Okay.
And that chassis is that's this chassis, same as
the one you were showing me earlier.
Yeah.
So I see on that chassis you've got there that you've got plastic shock hoops on the back.
Yeah.
Why that instead of fabbing up aluminum?
Because I was in a hurry. Yeah.
So if you have a body we could do that with.
Nice.
You can't find these anymore. These are relics.
Yeah, I know. I've always wanted to do a bug build. Ever since I built my first Axe 10 like 12 years ago or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
Sand Scorcher body.
Everyone was building them back then. They're like the Power Wagon bodies of today.
Yeah. Yeah, they were. And then Axel came out with the Cherokee. And then the Cherokee became the everything. Everybody had a Cherokee body. It was like that first Axial Fest. You watch the videos for Axial Fest for the very first one when they released the 10-2. And it's just a sea of gray. Nothing but gray trucks everywhere. A couple different stickers here, a couple different stickers there.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite brand of axles and stuff to run on one of these?
For me?
Yeah, for you. I see you got a Vanquish set there, so obviously you lean a little bit towards that.
I got those ones, but on this one, my comp truck is just the old school OG SCX10.
Oh, geez, holy.
You betcha. It works.
Yeah, the only issue with them is the pumpkins hang up, right?
Yeah. And I do have a plan to do a Porto build pretty soon.
Yeah.
Maybe that's going to be the new one. I'm not sure yet, but they're fun. I just like them because they're cheap.
You need a set of these.
Kevin's house where trucks go to die.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Well, what is those ones on there, Kevin?
These aren't out of anything. I've just had these kicking around for a year and a half now.
I didn't see them there. Well, those are boom or the fat axles, aren't they?
Yeah, they're the BRX 70s.
Oh yeah,
they're the narrow ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a set of these for a couple of years now that I've just had sitting around. Yeah.
Okay, which truck is this your? Okay, this is in February. This is all shiny. This can't be the same truck, or maybe it is. Maybe this is the same truck. Is this your go-to truck?
Yeah.
Wow,
that's when I first built it.
That looks so pretty and shiny. It does not look like that now.
Yeah, I know. I almost never took it out when I first built it. I was like, man, this thing is nice. And now it isn't.
Then you bounce it off a couple rocks and you go, well.
Yeah.
So that's how it's going to be.
Yeah. It was a beauty.
Yeah. So is Fab Matterz your kind of full-time gig or is it a side gig?
Oh no, that's we run a busy fab shop in Penticton. We build truck bodies for the service industry, like for Normar.
Mm-hmm.
We do like 90% of what we do is for Normar. So like truck boxes, tanks, hydraulic vessels, service.
Jamie.
decks, flat decks, toolboxes.
You know, a Jamie and a Shane.
Yeah, Shane Gardo. Yeah.
Shane Guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know all of them. They're all friends of mine from way back.
Yeah. We do a lot of stuff for them, and then we build concession carts, high-end concession carts.
Do a lot of work with Peerless.
Not a whole lot actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's really hard to get money out of them.
It's because they're working too much for the oil field.
Yeah.
They're having a hard time getting their money.
They bill 6 months out, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
So we do a couple of things here and there, fenders, mostly just fenders for trailers and stuff like that once in a while, but not a lot.
Right. So have you got any trucks that have come into the shop that you've looked at that have inspired any work that you're doing, or any ones you've done?
Yeah, lots. And I do a lot in one-to-one too. Like I build a lot of trail trucks in real life.
Okay.
Yeah. Mostly Toyotas. Actually, all Toyotas.
There are a lot of people that just do Toyotas, piles and piles of Toyotas.
Yeah. They're easy to work on, you, and like they really give her. Like you can really send them.
Well, I used to have a Yoda. That's what I'm actually doing with my BRX-01 and my extended cab SR5 is building a replica of my old Toyota.
Yeah.
Cool. So I might need. I gotta make a proper bumper. Like I had a little round tube bumper on the back.
Yeah.
There's one made by RC 4-wheel drive, but it's not the same as what I had. So I'm trying to find somebody or make something. But do you ever do any brazing or anything with silver or any of that kind of stuff, or do you do?
I never braze. I always TIG weld.
Okay.
Just because I can.
Because you got the stuff, yeah.
Yeah, we got the stuff. And like if I ever build a bumper in the garage here, I'll braze it, but I won't. That kind of looks like.
Cool.
Yeah, that one.
You got a picture of one.
Let's see that one, Kevin. Let's see that one. Is that the one that I gave you? No. Which one is that?
Yeah. That is.
Man, that's a wow. That thing's seen some life.
This thing's, yeah. That's where it's at.
Nice.
That's
Wow.
my TF2.
So which one you got there, Matt? Let's see it. So if you're doing a tube bumper, are you going to use hollow tube? You're going to use solid rod?
Oh no, I do tubing.
You do tubing
and stuff.
Have you ever done anything out of stainless steel?
Oh yeah,
or lots. Yeah. And you made crawler stuff or RC stuff out of stainless?
Yep.
Okay.
Just like a little bit more finicky to work with.
Yeah.
But we can cut that.
How long have you been doing this now?
What, the chassis?
Yeah, the fabbing up the chassis and actually trying doing them for other people.
Oh, well, that just kind of blossomed out of nowhere. Last like couple months, I guess. But
yeah,
I've been building chassis for at least 8 years now, 8 or 10 years. But back when I had an Axe 10, I cut the first chassis out by hand with a jigsaw. It was really fun.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you. Let me show you my first 6x6. That's what's left of my first 6x6.
Oh yeah.
It's basically frame rails cut down from what was it? Night hauler, I think it was.
Swing hauler, yeah.
And then AX10 chassis. And then it's all been cut and hacked and fabbed up on there.
Nice.
Bolted through. Upside down shock hoops for link mounts.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. That one's been pulled apart, taken apart, put back together, pulled apart. That was OG SCX 10 1 axles on it. And it blew the housing apart and the shocks flew apart. So
that's fun.
Yeah. So What else have you got to show? You got what's in that rack back there? I see a drag car. I see a
No.
drag car. What's that up top? The red one.
Oh, that's a Sprint 2.
Oh, is that Sprint 2?
Yeah.
Is that a drifter or is it just set up to be
Just a beater. It
just a
does circles
beater?
out in the front yard.
You know how much money you get for that stupid body? That body is so hard to find.
Really?
Oh God, yeah.
Why, you want to buy it?
No, but I know some people that probably would.
Yeah.
I don't need to buy that because I have one of those bodies, but
yeah. I've never I take it out, run it around and do circles, and then put it away.
you should go check out some of the drifting. Put a set of drift tires on it and set it up for drifting. You get a lot of more use out of it that way.
I'm not really into drifting. I've never done it, but I guess it could be fun.
It's actually, well, I mean, you'll burn through a battery pack once you start getting the hang of just sliding it around the corners and stuff. You'll burn through a battery pack or two every night that we go.
What do you do then? Just take off the front wheel drive and lock it up and go rear wheel drive?
Racing makes a two-wheel drive conversion kit for that to switch it over to strictly two-wheel drive, but you can drift it in four-wheel drive too. It's just not as good as two-wheel drive. But yeah, there's lots of stuff you can do to it. True Swap Scalers, those guys, a bunch of them are running Sprint 2s.
Oh,
and, OK Sliders, I think there's about 3 guys I know of that are running it right now. Currently, most guys are running like Yokomos and stuff like that now. But so you're into drift. You don't have a drag car back there anywhere. Oh, look, somebody's here. Look who finally finished eating their dimber.
How was your dimber?
I like my spaghetti very much, actually. Spaghetti's like my 3rd favorite food.
Yeah, it's in my pot upstairs right now.
See? I'm not the only one.
And it's cheap, too.
Damn right it's cheap. When you have to feed an army, spaghetti's the best.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the chassis he made for you.
Spaghetti's gross.
With the vicious spikes that some people just have not seen yet.
Vicious what?
The vicious spikes on that chassis.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that guy.
You should pull out Death Mob.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one.
You'll want to see that one. That's like my pride and joy.
Yeah. That's the one you let fall.
That's the one you move out of the way. If it falls, you get the out of the way. I'd say it's like a 30-pound truck.
Wow. Holy damn.
At least.
There's the camera on this damn thing. So if you notice, there's spikes on the back.
Yep.
And then there are spikes on the front.
Yeah, those are the ones that take concrete out.
They're more like rippers on a freaking excavator bucket.
Yeah, they are. I like it. I like it.
Everybody digs that thing.
Yeah.
And it goes like a rape tape.
What are you running in there?
For power now.
I run a 4S combo. It's running the Mamba Monster X, a Brood Vigor motor on 4S. It basically just lays the hammer down. I was beating 6x6 in pole comps with this truck.
Nice. That's awesome.
And so
The only thing that sucks is you break portal gears every once in a while.
Yeah.
you've got a couple sets of those around now, don't you?
I think I got like 6 or 7, 8 now, 9-ish. I heard a few people wanted a couple sets, but we'll see where that goes. I got quite the collection piling up right now.
Every time I get a set in, they're gone. I'm like,
I wonder where they go. My house, the other place trucks come to die.
Yeah.
I have a very hard time letting anything go unless I can upgrade it.
Yep. I have the same problem. I've been told I have to get rid of some cars before I can build more. But no.
Yeah, same here. It's very sad.
So
I like being final resting place of a truck.
Morticia is on which platform?
Capra Portals.
Yeah, but what chassis is that one on?
Corrupt Carbon Reaper.
Oh, right, that's the Reaper, right?
You know that chassis that I was talking to you about?
Oh yeah.
No.
There's things beeping.
Not after the way you behave today, dude. There's no RC.
How can you eat any meat if you don't eat the pudding?
Yeah, you guys can play back.
Whatever it goes, yeah.
No, I'm going out front. I'm just going to show them a little angle challenge that I've prepared.
Angle challenge. On which one?
For the new one.
Okay.
For the spiky bugger.
So this is running the one that's got the 7-degree. With a 7-degree transplate. What angle is that on?
12, wasn't it?
I don't even remember. I can't really.
Oh, where'd he go?
Not my router.
No, it's going to be on his side.
It's not mine.
Well, I'd say as soon as he walked out the door,
Yeah.
his Wi-Fi went, no. There he is.
Closer to the house.
Let's see what we got going on here. I can still hear kids screaming from here. It's like my own kids screaming or something in the background here.
Oh man, come on, internet.
Ah, there he is. He's glitching. He's glitching. All right. Well, technical
While we
difficulty.
wait for the refresh rate.
Yeah.
You're killing me, Small.
Okay. Now I hear.
Just give it a minute. It'll fix itself up.
Hey, Matt.
Where is he?
Huh.
There you go. You can barely
Horrible
see it.
Wi-Fi here.
Okay, now I can hear it. Okay, let's see this thing. Flip your screen. I want to see.
Yeah, just give it 1 minute.
These are dinging. It sounds like it's going. So, what was that? Is that a revolver in there, or is that the riot? You can't even hear.
Go in the house now. Go in the house.
I am in the
Wow. How much closer to the router do I have to be?
Well, you're good now. I don't know if you're good on your end, but you're good on this end. This is entertaining because this is like that thing where it says,
Oh, hush.
use an idiot, and there's a play button in the middle, but it's a picture. And they just keep
It
tapping the
just
picture.
reminds me of Finding Nemo, where the little girl with the braces is tapping the fish tank. Wake up, fishy!
There he is. No, he's back. Oh, no. There. Where is he? Okay, now I can see him.
No. Roll it down.
So, where's your favorite crawling spot down there, Matt?
Oh my god. I'd say Demo Forest.
Whereabouts?
If you go up Carmine, you go take the Lost Moose turnoff.
Yeah.
right before right at the cattle guard where the gravel. There's that parking lot on the right hand side there.
Yeah.
It's right in there.
Okay.
That's the closest that we have to an Ellison around here. And then we have up Pine View, up at the top of Pine View. It's a pretty decent little spot up there.
Okay.
For trails and stuff like that.
You ever go down to Skaha Bluffs there? Check that
Yeah,
out.
that's like Pine View backs onto the bluffs then. So we start at Pine View and then work our way over and get into the bluffs and go from there.
Right.
So usually works out to about 3 or 4 hours. It's pretty good.
We need to take an adventure up to Big White.
Big White.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got the vid up there, man. That's all I hear about is how they got the vid. So I don't know if I want to go there.
If you have Amazon Prime, look up a show called Pink Mountain Academy.
Was that the mountain biking?
It's all about mountain biking, right?
Yeah, right. I've seen that.
I had no desire to watch. I didn't care about the mountain biking at all, but I just wanted to see the terrain at Big White in the summertime. Oh my God, they've got some nice rock up there.
Yeah. Most ski hills do, right?
Yeah.
Like I wanted to go up there and check out Silver Star too. Same thing. Go up and check out some of the, like, if you can get up on the chairlift a little ways and see what's up there.
Well, I don't know what kind of liability a guy would have to.
We're just waiting for this thing to
worry about, but I think it'd be worth checking out.
Just hop on a quad and just give her.
Yeah. Well, you could take the chairlift up.
That's not as fun.
or the chairlift down after you crawl up.
Oh, I lost Alan. Oh, there he's back. No. Yep. Nope. Yep. Still glitching. Just freezing up. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got there. But it's not moving. He's just kind of froze. I think he might have actually got that far and then it froze right out. All right, well, let's go back to this. Carry on, you were saying. Sooner or later, Dallas will come back. But he's, I think he's totally locked up because I see nothing.
Oh.
No, there he goes.
Yeah, it's just the Wi-Fi here. I'm sitting right beside my router, and it's just, don't go with Shaw. But it's a pretty steep angle. It's not quite what Morticia can do, but
it's pretty decent.
That's pretty decent. That's got to be up around 60, 65 degrees.
Yeah, about 65.
Yeah.
This needs to be some actual grippy material instead of smooth plywood.
That just makes it harder.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. With the grip tape, I can do like 76.
That's pretty good.
And with the winch, I can do 90.
Did you see that? You gotta take the what's that brand? The Gorilla Glue or Gorilla Tape. You got to get the double-sided sticky tape, and you wrap your tires around it. And I was watching a video of a guy driving up his wall. He gets to the ceiling, the truck falls and hits him in the head.
Nice.
It's so funny. I was like, yeah, that'd be me. Just hopefully not with this truck.
I'll have to check that out. That sounds pretty good.
Didn't they do that with the Lego one as well?
Yeah. Well, Matt, you doing any skids or anything, or just mostly doing chassis rails and stuff?
I'm not doing any skids. Chris is doing 3D printed stuff.
Okay.
And he's got the, I don't know.
Delrin ones, or is that 3D printed?
That's 3D printed.
The beauty of this truck, though, is it will side hill on this, no problem.
You're not getting any sidewall flex at all or anything going there?
Yeah.
None.
What are you running on there for rubber?
XORs, Pitbull.
Yeah.
My other go-to tire.
Are they sealed or are they vented?
They're sealed. I have some custom 2-stage foam in this, though.
Yeah. I like running sealed as well. I find it just a little bit better.
I'll see if I can turn up and then turn down without flipping.
That's pretty impressive on that plywood.
Yeah.
You said, what is that, 65 degrees you said?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, holy. Now, can you go in reverse?
Of course. Not quite as nice, but
You know what we need to do with that motorhome back there? I keep thinking this every single time. That needs to be turned into a mobile crawling course. Just gut it.
right?
Make a crawling course in there.
The last time I drove that motorhome, I got grounded from driving it because it has a 440 in it, and it's got a 4-barrel carb. So when you open up all them barrels and you get caught doing donuts in the middle of a parking lot, the wife don't like that too much.
Pretty good.
All my friends said it couldn't be done, and well,
Yeah, that's the wrong thing you say to Dallas.
it actually goes reverse, no problem.
Yeah.
If not better, I think.
Well,
All the way from the front.
You're right up to the lip. So you never made it to the lip earlier.
Right? Forward weight gets you nothing.
That's pretty wild. So now we know when when you're recording Dallas doing a comp, and it looks like he's doing it all in reverse. It's because he is doing it in reverse. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty stable. I need a longer piece of plywood and some grip tape, and then I'll do some serious angle testing.
Nice.
Yeah.
This one's not even technically LCG because the skid's like 3 inches off the ground at least.
Really?
Yeah.
You should do that on the incline board that gets steeper at the store. We'll set it up.
Inclinometer?
It slowly curves and then goes
Whoever
over
makes it
90
to the top gets 25% off their purchase.
Yeah.
Not like I don't already get amazing deals there. Why buy everything there?
Cool. So Matt's got to get going for dinner.
Yeah.
He already told me that. So thanks for coming on, Matt. And we'll touch base with you again when we get the site up and start doing some more builds and some more chassis up to look at.
Yeah,
but,
a little bit more to look at. Thanks.
Anybody who's looking, Fab Matterz, out of Penticton. Go on their Facebook right now is the easiest way to get a hold of them.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. Very highly.
I don't know how many of these chassis I've seen around now, but there's probably got to be close to a dozen of them up here.
Yeah.
They're starting to get around.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm impressed with the quality of the cuts on this one so far. The motor that we tried to put, the transplate that we tried to put in wasn't the right one, but the other one that I do have.
I have that same one here.
Yeah.
Except it's out a 1/4 inch.
Well, it's got more holes up here too, right?
Which one?
Well, this one says Rock Dogs, and yours is all full of holes there.
Yeah. And it's made out of 1/4 inch aluminum.
So 1/4 inch aluminum.
1/4 inch aluminum.
Why so big?
I had a plan for a super, super heavy truck, like 40-pound, 50-pound truck, for a heavy pull truck.
Yeah.
So I wanted beef, and this is as far as it got.
So I'm gonna ask you a quick question. When you're assembling one of your chassis, do you obviously when you're gonna guess which hole you're gonna use, which one do you go for?
I have a setup board. I lay my tires out on my setup board, and then I link to the.
That's my setup board's right here. No, that didn't work.
I use my imagination.
But I don't know. I just kind of wing it. Usually. Yeah.
Well, the wrecker truck that you built there, the one with the tow hook on the back.
Yep.
Is that up and running already?
It was damn near close, and then Maxime, I think he's on here, needed a chassis, and he wanted it right away, and I didn't have time to cut one, and so I stripped it down and sold it to him.
Oh.
So
so sad.
now it's looks like this right now. These are Dallas's old axles.
Man, that looks like one of Kevin's trucks.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
my stuff gets around, but I only sell things to good people. I have a very hard time letting anything go. Matt drove all the way out from Penticton for those.
Yeah.
I still have those. I still have those Worminators too. I haven't gotten rid of those.
Nice. And then there's the rest of it. And I dropped the cab off to Anthony at ATD, and he's doing a wrap for me on it.
Nice.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, and I kind of gave him no timeline, so I don't know when I'm going to get it back.
Well, whatever happens, right?
Yeah, it is what it is. I don't really care. But I started that
in your head, and it's still there. You can build it eventually, right?
Yeah,
That's like every time Travis gives me a logo to make.
And I got some new logos I made.
Yeah, I saw those. Those are wicked.
Yeah. Well, you're talking about the U4 ones. I made some drag racing ones last night.
I haven't seen those yet. I don't have a drag car yet.
No.
No.
Well, we're gonna fix that problem.
Right?
We'll fix that problem because you can't not have a drag car. I mean, that's just.
I know. I really, really, really want the Hudson Hornet body. That's like the real car I want to pimp out.
Let's see if I can find it here.
I just was watching a video the other day, and it had like all the old relic cars, and they had that car in the garage.
Right? That's because it's badass.
They had like old presidential cars in there, and the Hudson Hornet car, and everything, every popular car that you've ever seen in a movie, they had in that garage.
Yeah, I liked Cars too. That was one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
I used to watch that stock car racing.
That was the closest thing I could get to watching racing, having 4 children.
Right? I'm gonna find these pictures here. I'll show you the logo we did.
Why are you screaming, dude? That the whole world can hear you. Yeah. Okay. Sounds like a big problem.
I'm mad at you.
That sounds like he's mad at his brothers. I have nothing to do with the situation this time.
Yeah,
Well,
it does sound like
They're out there right now trying their best.
No, they're not.
I'm on the phone. Go. You can do it. I know you
I
can.
know why it's not here. I have it in this other thing.
I've got to run myself. I got a child upstairs screaming, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, man. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming on. And we will catch you next week or whenever. We'll see you in the chat eventually. Rick White.
See you Saturday.
Yeah. Wes, yes, Saturday. What are we doing on Saturday?
Hogwarts.
Right. You guys are doing Hogwarts. I can't do Hogwarts.
Yeah.
I have to go up to the lake.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see you guys later then. Thanks for coming on, Matt.
Yeah, thanks for
Anybody
having
who is looking for a chassis,
Yeah.
go to Fab Matterz RC Works on Facebook. I will add a link to the page here on the bottom so you guys can look for what to look up once Matt's gone. And where is it here? Banner, great.
In the magical bag of parts.
Boom, and boom. There it is. Fab Matterz RC Works. That is the Facebook page. Easiest way to get a hold of Matt if you're looking for a chassis. Cash up front or firstborn. Depends if they're any use.
I got a couple kidneys. I only need one.
Yeah, left arm work. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, talk to you guys later.
Okay, next
Thanks
one, guys.
for that. See you later, Kevin.
Have a good one.
See you. All right, it's just you and me now.
Apparently.
Okay, so I'm going to show you the picture I was talking about. I'm waiting for Aaron to come on here. I wasn't going to reveal these until then, but I'm going to anyways because, you know, that's how I roll. Oh, now where did it go?
I showed you my bag for the very last Vanquish body strap that I had.
Vanquish body strap.
Or a battery strap.
Oh,
Only the best for my chucks.
Where the heck did I put that picture? I'll find it. There it is.
Stop straps. No.
So I've got this one. Can I make this full screen? Okay. Need to move this to the other screen here. Let's move this guy over. Over here so I can still see everybody that's talking. There we go.
No, I was trying to do a side-by-side comparison between two trucks, but I can't find my battery strap.
Didn't
What a
want
sad
to
day.
cooperate. Check this guy out. So this is one of the logos I've been looking at doing.
Oh yeah, that's sweet.
And then the other one I've got up here, that's the SS one. And then I had another one I did. Wow, this one said 52 years ago. Let's try this one here. This one seems to be the most popular one so far.
That's sweet. Yeah, that's even better. Look at you.
The only
Like you don't
problem
need me
is
anymore.
the blower doesn't stick up. So it's kind of not quite exactly the way we want it. And then where's the other one? Edited 52 years ago. No, it was edited before that. I
See if we can do it. Oh wow. The only thing that sucks with remotes with more than 20 models on it is you end up filling it with more than 20 models. And then
So
you're
this
just like, oh my.
the nice big beefy blower on there. Just kind of really looks cool.
I think that's my favorite.
So I'm going to basically keep a copy of each one. It was Aaron's idea, and then we kind of found it together and slapped it all in there.
I like it. Gets my vote.
Yeah. So that'll be the new logo for Drag, which is, I think, pretty decent. What are you programming?
Pardon me?
What are you programming?
I'm just trying to figure out which truck or which name I set this truck to.
Okay.
I didn't change the names, and I mixed up a whole bunch of receivers that I already had pre-binded. So I'm just quickly sorting through and trying to figure out which one it was. Shouldn't take long. I only have eight more models to go through.
Yeah, here's the U4 one. So you like this one. So this is the new U4 one.
Yes.
It's bigger. I make it bigger. I can't make it bigger. So I have this one. I also made one in purple.
I like purple. Purple, anything gets my vote every time. Oh, wow. It's blinking, so I was waiting for the thing to load.
It's blinking, I swear it is.
Right? Get a remote where you can have 200 bloody trucks on one remote. There she is. Ooh. Watch out, dude. This one bites.
Which one are you running?
Oh, Morticia. I heard my new body's in, but now I'm like really attached to this one. Oh yeah, this thing. They're both the same actually. They're not crazy different. She goes up a little bit easier, but I think it's just tire differences.
Yeah. And that one's running. Which one's for tires on that guy?
The Scorpios.
Was that the
JC
Scorpio?
Concept. Yeah.
Wow.
Those things chew on plywood.
How do you find them on rock?
I actually quite like them. It just if it's really silty, sandy stuff, they're not too hot, but I got enough wheel speed I can pretty much send them through anything. Like under acceleration, it's kind of ridiculous.
So,
and that's a smooth piece of plywood that sat outside for quite some time. She wants to go right up to Subaru.
wow. And that's still what? You figure 65 degrees?
Yeah, it's the exact same as the other one.
Yeah. Still impressive.
Did a little harder with Morticia.
Yeah.
I'd say.
So Scott's saying, which motor are you talking about, Scott? Hopefully we're Wraith up and going from motor AC.
It's Side Hills, the other truck.
Yeah. You gonna make it to U4 this week or next week there, Dallas? Or what are you thinking?
Motor? Yes. I have a new truck. I threw a whole bunch of parts together just so I could make it. There'll be some last minute preparations. I have built, let's see, bring it outside where the good lighting is. This little guy.
Make that bigger. Make that guy bigger. Oh, I remember that guy. Yeah. That's off a G-Made or a G-Made chassis.
Only now it's on worm drive. Luck.
Nice.
Someone was selling it and I got it right before Sully did.
Oh yeah. So Tim has the stealth version of that chassis.
Yeah, I'm a little jelly.
Yeah, it's all the black aluminum.
But I bet he doesn't have 1.9 XL boggers.
No,
they're like the size of the whole truck.
What does he have on there? He's got 1.9 trenchers stretched on 2.2s, and they're grippy. They go awesome.
Yeah, they hook up pretty good. They are definitely an impressive tire. I'm going to be running this thing brushed tomorrow just because I had to like slap it together while I still have time, but it'll be brushed. But it's running a Brood competition motor, so it should have some power.
Yeah, well, we're not going to be racing tomorrow. We're racing 2 weeks from tomorrow. Or next a week.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It gives me time to prepare.
Gives me time.
I was going to go like 4,200 kV, but I don't want to cook the worm drive axles. And it's like, you don't have to go super fast to go anywhere, but it does help.
Well, Aaron's not here, but we're starting another class, eh?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we've decided to start another class for the racing. A little bit more of a budget-friendly, cheaper class to get into.
That's fun. Budget friendly is always nice. I don't know what the budget means, but
but we're gonna do a side-by-side class. UTVs.
Oh yeah, ATVs like the little Yeti Juniors and stuff.
Yeah, the Yeti Juniors and stuff. So basically, the rules are it has to be, it can't be a 1/10 scale chassis. It has to be a 1/18 scale of something of the sort.
Oh, sweet.
CR12 or something like that. And it has to have
I have a 4S powered mini Revo.
That would work. That would work, but you got to have a cage on it.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'll slap a Kappa cage on it.
Get a new bright, something from Walmart, a little hack the cage up and stick it on top. Fine.
Oh, I do. I actually have a side-by-side cage. I have a Maverick cage somewhere.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's the only one I've ever seen, so I had to buy it. Should fit that thing quite nicely.
So that's going to be a new class we're going to start running too. I figure we could probably get in there.
Fun class.
Yeah, I think we're going to
paddle tires. That sounds like a really fun class, actually.
Yeah, and we've got a couple of them ready to go for next week. Aaron's been doing a little bit of testing on one, and he has discovered that it does not. It seems quick. The video he shot that he sent me seemed to be pretty zippy, but it definitely needs to be walked up if we're going to do any kind of crawling. But all things that we're going to do, I did check to make sure there were upgrades available for these things first before we got.
Yeah, definitely. I know there's a, what is that company? Oh, not GCM. It's another 3-letter Chinese company, makes a whole bunch of upgrades for them.
Oh, JRP. Or
That's the one.
JPM. But and
Yeah,
then
one of
Hot
those two.
Racing makes parts too.
Yeah.
So they're
The only thing I didn't like about the Yeti Junior was that solid rear axle upper link design they had there. I'm like, that could have been so cool until they limited the flex on that thing. I guess it kind of acts like a sway bar, but
yeah, exactly. It kind of works like a sway bar, so it's got its advantages and it's got its disadvantages, right?
yeah.
So let's see what we got for video. I actually have some video here. Let's see. Where is this video? I'm gonna stop scrolling so fast and it'll be right there.
Yeah, I was like, what truck should I bring? Because I obviously trashed both my U4 trucks. So then I had to come up with another truck to run. So then I was like, okay, I could bring the Death Mog, but that's kind of mean if it hits anybody. Then I thought about bringing the FC, but that's like Formula off-road. That thing is just so fast, you can't really drive it anywhere.
Yeah.
And it's it doesn't do too hot side hilling. Vertical, it'll go up anything, but side hill, not so hot.
So let's show you. I'm going to put this over here. Is that Aaron that's on there? What do we got to add to the stream? I'm going to stop sharing this one. And we'll share. Where'd it go? Window? No. Let's do that one.
There you go.
There it is. Okay.
Stay. Say
You
hi.
see that little guy there?
Yeah.
And then we got it. Aaron does a little
I
bit
guess
of
we're
setup.
probably going to limit voltage on these, right?
Yeah, I think we're going to keep her 3S and lower.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the
That
stock.
cruise is pretty good. That cruise is pretty good.
That's the stock setup in those little things. I thought it was pretty impressive myself. I mean,
yeah.
it just freaking it comes sailing past the screen, right?
You're right. That's pretty quick.
That's not even a LiPo battery in there, I don't think. So I'm going to say that that's probably what we want to do.
That's pretty impressive. Those little the 124 scale batteries would probably be perfect in those things just because you're doing quick runs.
Yeah.
You only need like 600.
We were doing average run that we were getting in this time because we were up at the steps up top there where that dead tree was for a while.
Yep.
Most of that tree's gone now, but that set of steps going up there. I got a video that I'm editing right now, and I'll have it all up here. I'm hoping to have it up before the weekend, but we'll see. I've been busy working on logos and crap. So,
right.
And giving you guys cards and everything for your intro to who's running and all that. But we're anywhere from 25 to 30 seconds was if the guy made it. And if they didn't make it, well, they timed out in 2. So we got Oh, you muted. Well, you're muted on your end. That's why. You went quiet on me all of a sudden. You there? Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
my kid's just screaming at me, fighting with the other one. They're hanging onto each other's hair. I had to push mute for a second. Boys.
No biggie. So we're probably going to call her short tonight. Well, not short, but we're still over an hour, but we're probably going to call her for the night. Oh. Hey, Troy. No, we're just going to sign off here pretty quick here, I think. What are you doing, Tim? You're gluing the diff. What are you talking about? We're best off just super gluing the diff. Okay. So Tim's made his decision. He's going to super glue.
Super glue the diff on what?
Okay, we'll talk to you later, Troy. I'll catch you next time. I'll send you a
What
link
diff
for
is he
next.
super gluing?
One on the Yeti Junior.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So,
I thought
anywho,
about doing that with the mini Rebo. Seemed like the perfect 4-wheel lock project.
Actually, now that you go and mention that, I was just thinking I got possibilities here. Because this is not the Revo. This was the short course.
Oh yeah, the Teton. I know what's that one called? What's it? The Teton? Can't remember.
Just the Slash. Or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, the mini Slash.
Yeah. It's been beaten on and needs some work, but this chassis could be turned into a pretty kick-ass side-by-side, lock up the diffs.
Right? Time to hit up Walmart and buy those side-by-sides that they got in there.
Yeah, I'm thinking that might be a possibility. But I want to see how that little Yeti goes too.
Oh yeah, of course. Yes.
All right, man. So we're gonna call her for the night. And we will be on again next week. And yeah,
I will be here.
After
I should have my other projects finished for next time. I got a few special things I'm working on. I just haven't showed anybody anything.
Well, I got to come by and grab some stuff from me anyway. So
yeah, you do. I got a pile sitting here. I just got to get a couple more things.
Okay, cool.
I have the skid. Yeah, I have the skid chassis and a bunch of other stuff for you.
Cool.
I'm not going to mention any specific parts, but got some cool stuff.
And then we'll get that all up and going, and I'll start building that thing.
Yeah, you just gotta. There's a stipulation. You have to run a really good body on it.
Really good body. I got some ideas. I got some
something
ideas.
Not Toyota.
No, it won't be Toyota. Won't be Toyota. It'll be different though. It's not going to be anything like anybody else runs.
That's how I try to keep it. I noticed once I posted my junior mortician body on a couple of the other sites, there's like 40 of them out there now, and they all have like the same style, chopped roof and cut and everything. I was like, buggers. Not as cool anymore.
Well,
none of them have stitches though.
Same thing happened with the Power Wagon and everything. One person does it.
Everyone wants it to be different, and then everybody ends up being the same.
Yeah. So.
Nobody's copied the Comp FC body though.
No.
No. But yeah, I'll let you go. We're gonna put some kids to bed here.
Okay, man. Have a good one. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for having me.
We will see you guys next week. And go to Fab Matterz on Facebook and check out some of the chassis he's building because they're pretty badass. I know I've got one here. Dallas has a couple of them. So that way.
You won't regret it.
Yeah, and local, so you're not buying from the States. You don't have to worry about shipping out of the States. You just got to give them enough time to fab them up, and they'll be ready to go. All right, man. Thanks for coming on, guys, and we will talk to you later.
Ciao for now, boss.
See ya.